Pole position, an A plus driver right next to me, and I'm about to lose it all in the first two corners. This is Fuji Speedway, Group 3 cars, mandatory pit stop with 2 tyre compounds, and honestly it's one of the only races I managed to get in this week. Episode 5, Road to A+. It was a quiet week, only got in 2 races. I did manage to set a top 500 quality time at Fuji, so that's something. Pole position, A+ driver next to me. Let's see what happens. Oh no, I'm on pole. What? A? Huh? 38.9 and he's A+. That can't be right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoa, 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 let's go. Whoa. So here we are on pole position, and since we're on pole position, I've decided let's start on the softs. Let's try and eke out a gap to the hard runners from behind. But here, as you can see, I do the old brake too early into turn 1 and get overtaken by P1 straight away. Now, 999 or 999 pain, which is max pain, started with a qualifying lap of 138.9. He obviously loves the number 9, which I thought was quite a little bit slow for an A+ driver. So I guess it kind of shows you this track can be a little bit difficult for some drivers. I know the general consensus around the track in the community that it's not too loved. But me, on the other hand, I actually really do enjoy this track. I enjoy the technical aspects of it, especially Sector 3, which is coming up now. These corners here, you got to be really nice on the inputs, and I really do think that the 458 is quite the car to drive around here. It rotates really nicely through these corners, so big advantage for me in Sector 3 compared to 999 Pain. From his pace, we can see that he is actually on the softs as well, thank God. I was worried that I was just putting in slow laps and he was a lot faster than I was. But yes, it turns out that he is also running soft compound tyres. Oh no, if he's on the softs now in this corner here. P3 behind me going for a spin. Oh no, he saved it. Nice. We're going to fast forward it here to lap 5, where we do manage to close the gap. Now, the softs are starting to wear out at this point. So it's coming down to who's had the better tyre management, who's been more gentle on the inputs, who hasn't been pushing the car too hard through these long sweeping corners. You can see the front left of all the cars on this track will be degraded far more than the rest. So yes, having to manage the car now instead of really trying to attack the corners. I do tend to underdrive the car anyway, but I was being a little more cautious than usual. So I'm watching P1, old mate Max Payne here closely, trying to figure out whether his tyres are suffering as well. And as you can see, his tyres are worse off, especially that front left. So it kind of made sense why in this upcoming lap his line was quite loose. I thought for an A+ driver, he didn't really have his lines down too well. So with his tyres being in such a position and far worse off than mine, he's going to pit at the end of lap 6. Now, that leaves us with the decision. Do we follow him in and change to hards and try and keep up with him there, or do we go for the overcut, stay out for one more lap, try to get a good lap in before we come in on softs, because we do have the tyre advantage? Is he going in? It's going in. I think his tyres are worse than mine. Okay, he's definitely on softs, good. Tyres are giving up the ghosts. Go in on this lap. Ah, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Lost like 2 to 3 tenths there. And there too. Let's go in, see where we come out. And just like that. Alright, hearts. Hearts. And refuel. We're gonna come out in traffic. Yeah. Damn. So pit stop's clean, and coming out, I think I'm in traffic, but I'm not. It's him, Max Payne. We've come out right next to each other. I mean, the overcut worked, and we're now battling for P1. And I'm on cold tires, so I'm taking it kind of easy, and he's really pushing, trying to reclaim the spot, and proceeds to pick up a half a second penalty for exceeding track limits here. So Max Payne, aka 999 Payne, is really pushing. I mean, he's pushing. He knows I'm a B-rated driver, obviously, and he doesn't want to lose too much DR. And as you can see, he's just all over the shop. Car's completely out of his control, and he picks up another half a second penalty. So we need to take advantage of this. We need to stay close through this final, this penultimate turn and the last turn onto the back straight. We need to do our best to keep the gap close and take advantage of this 1 second penalty. But here's the problem, right? While we're fighting each other, P1 and 2, the guys have been flying on the hards. They're now pitting to switch onto their fresh softs. And me and Max Payne have just lost valuable time battling. So when they come out, we're definitely going to be under pressure because the gap isn't big enough. The guys in the alternate strategy are going to come out. They're going to have way more grip. That battle might have just cost us both. So this Japanese driver, who's currently in P3, exit the pit lanes on fresh softs, and just keep an eye on this Delta. He absolutely gobbles up the track in front of him, and I just don't have the pace. Let him go. Lap 11 now, and the Japanese driver in P1 is absolutely flying. I mean, he's over 4 seconds up the road now. Like, that race is done. He's gone. So my focus now shifts to Max Payne, who's behind us, and Monkman, the fellow Aussie, who's now on fresh soft, and he's absolutely flying, hunting us both down. So yes, the goal is P2 or 3, podium at a minimum.
You got a good run. He's taking that corner way better than I am, that middle sector. Oh! Alright, let's see. 2 more laps. This is probably like a 42 maybe. 41.6. Alright, come on. Is he gonna send it? Nice. Surely not. Oh, I got a good exit. Is he keeping up? Yeah, he is. Nice. 99.9p.
So in the penultimate lap into the heavy braking zone, Monkman makes his move. And upon watching this, that move seems a little bit dirty. Like, he has so much more room in the apex of the hairpin, but he doesn't take it. He opts to shift out into our good friend 999 Payne. So had I noticed that during the race, I might not have been so nice on this upcoming back straight.
Yellows? Who's that? Taking it easy. Okay. P3? Not bad. I mean, the total time's not the best. Like, total race time. But yeah, I do have a lot to improve. And look at that, only 9 people stayed in the lobby. So goes to show you, like, you need to qualify good in this for this race because it's just chaos at the back.
So this week only had time for 2 races. Still managed to get 2% DR gain, which is not bad. I mean, sometimes you just have to show up and do what you can with what time you can and take them dubs when you get them. I mean, finished ahead of an A+ driver, so I'll take that. We move on. See you on the next one. Peace.